Hello, and a very warm welcome back to episode 25 of the Vintage Farming series with me, Wasteland Gaming. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Vintage Farming, and we are into November. Yeah, it's we're skipping ahead a fair bit at the moment, but that's all good. What we're looking to do is get our sunflowers harvested today, and yeah, I've been fairly busy off screen. I've done 2 harvesting contracts, so they were both for sunflowers. So they have been done now, and the sunflowers went into our production building, and actually we're doing pretty well with stuff stored at the moment. So I've just been doing a load of moving about of things. So the bakery had pretty much all its outgoing products were full, so all those have been transferred up to where we are just now into our little storage area, and we'll show you that in a second. The vegetable patch has been doing its thing as well, so more melon and more strawberries. I have sold a bunch of strawberries as well. I also sold a trailer load, 11,000 litres of solid fertiliser and 5,000 litres of herbicide as well, hence our money has gone up a little bit. Grape juice, apple juice is all producing. We're doing pretty well now with that, and actually grape juice itself is at the point where it's fairly close to being a good price. Where is it? Just here. So it's in at 5,274, 301 there. So we're going to sell some of that today as well. So that's topped out pretty much at its best price, so we may as well sell that. And as I said, we're going to sell some eggs as well. The other things, sugar mill, I've been transferring sugar across to the bakery, and I've also got this producing chocolate just now as well, which is pretty slow, but yeah, we will endeavour to sell some of that as well at some point. Oh, the apples are fine. Honey, I've stopped putting any bees in just now because it's coming into winter, so just to be a bit more realistic, so we're at 42,000 litres of honey there, and the open air garden is just chugging away with its sunflowers and sugar beets. So sunflowers have been put into the mill, and we've been producing our various oils. So at the moment there's 2,913 litres of sunflower oil in there. There's, although it says 5 litres there, there's 2 spawned crates, so there's 2,000 litres of canola oil. And as for our olive oil, well, yeah, we didn't really have much, so we haven't done that great with the olives, but never mind. And then, yeah, the rest of this stuff is just doing its thing. So I think, yeah, where are we at with the... In fact, I'll put that back on. Stick that back on. So yeah, everyone's looking all right. In here, we've, as I said, we've got lots of pallets of stuff. If I can find the trigger, there it is. So eggs, 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 eggs. And we got bread. Quite 13 crates of 1,000 litres, so, and then cake, we've got 12 crates there, so a fair bit of cash on its way. And then the apple juice, we've got 14 crates. Sunflower oil, we've got 4. So in here, yeah, I think this will do pretty well in the end. Cakes wise, each of these is worth 15, well, just under £15,000, so I think, yeah, that's going to definitely pay some bills off eventually. So I'm going to pick these eggs up. We'll get these to the sell point. And what I'm sorely tempted to do today is buy a tractor. Now, it's more a want to have instead of a need to have, because something has come up in the sales. Oh, it had. Ah, oh, what a pain. It's now just disappeared. The Z-Tour from the premium pack had come into there, but it's obviously disappeared now, which is a bit of a pain. So, where is it? Might be under small tractors. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, that had come up and it was £24,000. But now it's not. Not to worry. Oh well. Yeah, it was a bit disappointing. That's why it's not on the thumbnail, guys. There we go. Right, so we'll rethink that one. Because I still have the grapevines to, well, the larger patch of grape vines need to be subsoiled still, and I need to get a cutter for cutting the vines as well, cutting the leaves of the vines. So I think those jobs, as well as harvesting the sunflowers, are going to be the big task for today. So let's get up here. We're going to just get into the garden farm shop, which is around the back here. We'll get these sold. Totally the wrong place, obviously. Am I missing the trigger? It's right there. I thought it was. Oh, I'm not on the trailer, that's why. There we go. 17k for that. It's not bad, is it? And then I'll nip along. We'll go and get the grape juice next, and yeah, we'll sell that. So, a subtle jump cut later. I thought I wouldn't bore you with loading up this trailer with grape juice. And yeah, we've got 8,208 litres of grape juice here, which is great. The production building was kicking out apple juice as well, so we've got, what was it, 2, 4, about 6 to 8 apple juice crates there as well, so yeah, apple juice pallets, so not bad really. So I'll get this in here, should do us pretty well as well. There we go, just over the 300,000 mark. 43,493 for that. That's pretty good, isn't it? Good, excellent. So let's head round the corner here, and we'll yeah, we'll head back down to the farm, I guess. What I need to do is I might get in touch with the shop, see if they will deliver us something to cut these vines and cut the vine leaves. And then, yeah, as I said, we've got to get on with the sunflower harvest. Then we need to get the vines subsoiled, and also yeah, the vines cut as well. So yeah, we've got a fair bit of work to come up next. So I'll get down to the farm, we'll get everything set up, and yeah, we'll see you there. We'll see you there. Alright then, so we are pretty much organised. I'm just bringing the lorry and trailer down the track here because, yeah, well, this is our field, but yeah, not great access. So I thought I'll bring it down here, and then that way we can have quite easy in and out. Well, not so much in because I've got to reverse it all the way up here, but definitely easier out to the road and straight along to towards our mill. So kind of makes sense. Quite a long reverse this. But yeah, as you can see, all ready to go. And once this is done, then obviously we can do a full mulch of the field. So I think I'm going to leave it about here. That should do the job. And yeah, we can do a full mulch of everything, and then yeah, get everything shipshape ready to go. I think the way this field has worked this year has been pretty good actually. It's given us enough of everything. We've got a cash crop of oats that we can sell in the winter, and then or potentially turn into flour, which is fine. And then yeah, the sunflowers here, which is a decent enough field size to make our sunflower oil as well. So I think all in all it should work out quite nicely. So we'll start at this edge as well, and yeah, we'll just go for it. Go up this edge we go. So as I said, fair bit of work to do, so we've got all this to do, and then we've got the grapes to do as well. So I think this episode will consist of 2 time lapses this time. We'll do this one, we'll time lapse this, we'll get this done, and then yeah, we'll move on to the grapes after that, and yeah, get the necessary equipment as well, because as I said, we haven't got anything to snip the leaves just now. We need to buy something for that. Now I've been struggling to find something on ModHub that's vintage as far as that goes, so I'm going to use the same pack that I used for the harvester. Equipment's slightly cheaper in there, but yeah, it kind of works. I really like that pack, and yeah, I will put the name of the modder on the screen in a second. Just an alternative way to do grapes, isn't it? Which is quite nice. And that harvester is half the price of the New Holland ones, so can't really complain. I know another mod came out where the harvester, the New Holland modern harvesters came out and they were half the price as well, and you could have a choice of colours and things like that on them as well. So grape harvesting, grape production is a lot cheaper than it used to be, but as you can see, 43,000 off the grape juice there for 8,000 litres, so it's pretty good money. And I am playing on easy mode, I know I am, but even though that's a fair bit of cash just for that small amount. So this series is going to come to an end very, very soon. I reckon this potentially is maybe the penultimate episode. We might have 2 more after this, we'll see. It just depends how we get on this episode, I guess. If I can get all the grapes and this done, then yeah, I think the final episode will move into the winter months, and we'll do a bunch of selling, and we'll see what our final totals are for all the hard work that we've put into this map. I'm sitting on about, well, it's just ticked over 100 hours. I think I'm on 102 hours, something like that on this map, which for me is actually not that many. But we've still managed to churn out 25, 26 episodes, so yeah, not bad. But I've thoroughly enjoyed this map. Oh, just a bit. Thoroughly enjoyed this map. It is, as I said right at the start of this series, it's a map that I wanted to play in FS19, and yeah, it's lived up to its expectations. I've enjoyed it. It's been really nice, and nice playing with this equipment as well. You could obviously play this map with modern machinery and go fairly big in the fields as well, but yeah, with the way it is and the way I've set it up, I've really enjoyed this playthrough, so yeah, hope you've enjoyed it too. So we'll stick some tunes on, and yeah, we'll get the rest of this field done. So see you in a couple of minutes. Final little bit of sunflowers then and we're done. So it didn't take too long, and we've got it in before it started raining as well, which is the main thing. So it's very tight and steep at this end of the field. So we got all that done. 2 empties into the trailer, so and another 1,903 litres here. So pretty good, pretty good. So I'll get these in here, and then final total in here then. Oh god, that's a rubbish angle. So about 14,000 litres, something like that. Yeah. 14,352 litres of sunflowers. Good, good, good. Right, so let's get this back over here. That is the harvester done for here. I have accepted a harvesting contract over on field 27, which is over near our grape and apple juice production building. So I think what I'll do is I'll park this here just now, and I'll do that off camera. If I can get it on there. There we go. And yeah, we'll get this all shipped up to the field in a little while. As I said, I'll do that off camera I think at some point. So leave that there. And yeah, I think what I'll do now is we'll run this up to the mill, and we'll get this into our windmill to start making some sunflower oil. So it's due to rain at 11 o'clock, so we've only got 20 odd minutes, so we'll see how we get on. If it starts raining for doing our grapes, then I might just skip forward time a little bit and bring you in when it stops raining, but I need to see actually. Let's have a look at the weather forecast. Actually, yeah, it's just a shower, so should be done by 1. So yeah, we'll just skip through the rain and yeah, get on with it after. It's definitely clouding up now. So we'll cut up to the sawmill, the windmill. We'll get this dumped and yeah, get the sunflower oil producing. So with this, obviously, it's going to take a little time to process, and yeah, we will see the rewards of it a bit later in the winter, I would have thought. But alright, try and get this round here. Start emptying that there. Okay. So we'll get so we've got canola oil here, as I said, yeah, 1,000 litres a pop, and then sunflower oil, we've got 2,000 litres in there. The thing that's disappointing me is the olives, to be fair. I don't know whether to maybe just buy some olives and put them in, because yeah, it's a bit frustrating that all that work to do those orchards and the expense, and we've got 570 litres, but never mind. So we've got that. Let's get this producing. Okay, away goes the mill again. Very good, nice. So as I said, I think it's going to start raining soon. We'll maybe nip to the shop and I think see if we can purchase that vine cutter, and then yeah, we'll get it taken down to our farm or delivered to the farm, and then yeah, get on with the rest of it. So let's get down to the shop. Excuse me, and we'll carry on. My son is lurking about somewhere. He got banned from using his Nintendo Switch, so he's a bit bored this morning. So he's been sitting in the lounge, just sitting in the background. But he's gone to see his mum just now, I think. I try to get up early on a morning at the moment and record stuff, but he's quite often an early riser too, so yeah. He wants to do some YouTube stuff as well, but he's a little bit too young just now. He will at some point, no doubt, though. He loves his computers. Absolutely loves them. Oops, sorry, madam. So let's get round to here, and we'll just park up over here. Oh, I've still got this motor oil here as well. Oh, and some fertiliser. Dear oh dear, I'm a bit disorganised, aren't I? Right, so let's nip into the shop and see them, and see what devices we can get off them. Don't think there's anything extra come in the second-hand market, unfortunately. Right, so that'd be quite handy for the winter, that, but it's a bit too modern, isn't it? That is an absolute bargain, that, actually. 56% off. A real bargain. Okay, so grape technology. So this is the in-game one, the Pro Vitus 16,000. And as I said, I've been really struggling to find anything that's old. Obviously, we used this last time, 68 horsepower, Vineyard Pack crossplay mod, which comes with all these things as well. So what I'm going to do is just go for this. I don't really have anything else other than this in ModHub, so yeah, we'll just have to pretend. Have to pretend it's modern. It's not modern. And then yeah, nothing else just now, I don't think. So we'll maybe see if the guys here can get it delivered down to us. In fact, I was going to check. I have a bunch of pallets installed. How much is olives to buy? This is off the new premium pack, the vegetable pallets. Right, so strawberries, tomato, grapes. Actually, that's pretty cheap. Milk's pretty cheap as well. I didn't realise that. Have we got anything in here? I do have loads of pallets, to be fair. Sugar, fertiliser, oats, manure, bread, boards, butter, cake, canola, cheese, chocolate, clothes, eggs, fabric, flour, grape pallets. There we go. Excellent. Oh no, it's not grapes I'm on, it's olives. Olive oil. The answer is no, isn't it? Oh well. Buy olive oil, but it's 14,000 a crate. So I think we're just going to have to deal with it, unfortunately. I don't... Oh, it's starting to rain now. The only other thing I could think of is put in a greenhouse. So we've got a grape orchard there, but we're fine with grapes. A multi-crop greenhouse might work, but again, don't think that does olives. No. No. There's these. These might work. 10 grand. I could put one of these in, I guess. But then these ones produce the map ones. So yeah, maybe I could put that in. I'll have a think about it. But what we'll do, we'll get the shop to deliver this down to our farm, and yeah, we'll see you down there once it stops raining, I guess. There we go. So it stopped raining literally just. So that is 1 o'clock, and yeah, I've got things set up. The harvester is now down at the contracting field, so that's ready to go, and I've taken down the header and the lorry with its trailer, and as you can see, I'm just topping up the fruit trees, and then I'm just going to leave this here just now. The sheep wool was completely at capacity, so what I've done is I've taken the wool with the tractor here, and I've just lobbed it all in here basically. But yeah, we've got a fair bit of wool collecting. It's not the best time to sell it, so we're going to leave it for now. But that will get sold at some point. And over here we have the Sammy Golden, and I bought another weight, so I bought a weight for this as well, and obviously we've got our cutter here as well. So let's get this on the go, shall we? Quite interested to see this. I've not again not really done this before, so quickly have a look at the controls actually. There you go. So lower, raise, turn on. Simple enough, that's fine. So I guess line this up there, turn it on. Oh, it moved. Oh, I like that. Goes in and out. That's clever, isn't it? Don't know whether the in-game one does that, but I quite like that. That's a cool animation. Oh, that camera angle. Yeah, I like that. In and out, as they say up here. There we go. So, quite a few vines to do. Over here, I've been busy ploughing with the Landini, and yeah, actually, since we've nipped into November, this grass has died back, and obviously these leaves have gone brown. So, so we'll subsoil away. This bit's been subsoiled already, but these bits haven't yet. So we will do that as well. So again, I think, not that I always do this, but we'll put another time lapse on, and yeah, I think this episode might be a bit longer than the usual, but that's fine. We'll get it done, and we'll get these vines clipped, and yeah, start getting the rest of them subsoiled as well. So, I have a confession. There's been a mistake. So, I thought I had recorded the end of this episode directly after this time lapse, and it hadn't recorded. So, we are now in November the 2nd. Our money is up to 335,961, and there's a very good reason for all of this. As you can see, I have started cutting the vines here, but all this has been subsoiled now. So the Landini's been put away, winterized. I've serviced it, cleaned it, all that sort of stuff. The subsoiler is now up at the olives, and I've done a couple of rows of the olives. Over here, this has all been mulched, so both the sunflower part and the oat part of this field have all been mulched, so they are ready for spring crops as and when we need to put them in. And then the final thing is our money has gone up because we sold a bunch of stuff. If I go into our profit and loss, I sold 107,000 euros of products, and we also completed another harvesting contract, which was for sunflowers. So up at the mill, we have all the sunflowers doing their thing, but what I did do is I sold the canola oil that was up there, which gave us a chunk of money, and then I also sold 8,000 litres of eggs, which gave us a big chunk of money, and yeah, basically went on a bit of a selling mission of the various things we could sell at this time of year. So yeah, money's gone up to 335. I really do apologise. I genuinely thought that the episode was recording, or the end of the episode was recording, and I don't usually do this, just randomly skip ahead, but this was meant to be the start of the next episode. So we were meant to have finished cutting these vines, done the subsoiling, and basically be into December almost, which we are almost now. So yeah, sorry about that. But having said that, I think that what we'll do just now to finish the episode is we're going to buy a field, since we have that much money. So I do not have the capacity to plant any winter wheat or barley, and yeah, we don't have any in the offing. So this field right next to us, 63, is 145,000. So I'm going to buy this now. On the I go across the way. So the field is fully fertilised, doesn't need ploughing, doesn't need liming, so it's going to be quite a good field to use, because actually it's going to give us quite a good yield. And then what I can do, because it's going to be an early crop, I can then plant this with canola and get canola oil into it. So this field here, winter wheat, 98% fertilised, 98% yield, so it's going to do us well alongside our canola field. So that means we've got feed for the chickens, and yeah, we've also got straw for the cows, and we'll also be able to put canola in that as well, which will work quite well. And then the following year we'll get space for another wheat or barley field somewhere, I think. So yes, as I said, I apologise, but yeah, things have moved on a bit, which is good, and like I said, I think next episode will be the last one. We're going to hopefully get to the point where we can sell a load of stuff, not that I haven't started selling stuff already, and yeah, we'll just bring things to a close, I think. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you want to share or comment, you are more than welcome to. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well, so you're reminded of when my videos are coming out, because they are random. But in the meantime, take care, and we will see you all again soon. All the best.